are we going?
We are picking up the shark fin melon from UC Berkeley. She's so kind that she always delivers to us. But we are really curious about the dry farming
Oh
experience.
yeah.
So what's that all about?
Well, I am an undergraduate researcher at UC Berkeley. For the past about a year, I've been working on a dry farming project for testing like different vegetable varieties that could be dry farmed, so farmed without irrigation.
Oh.
Yeah, so this was one of the varieties that we were testing out. And unfortunately, because the way these grew, I couldn't collect any data on them. But they do really well dry farmed without irrigation, yeah. I was dry farming a lot of Asian varieties.
Oh,
That's cool.
Yeah.
Then what's the veggie that performs the best in dry farming?
Oh, good question.
Like top 3.
I think
Top performance.
Kogiku melon, Kogiku squash is a Japanese hybrid pumpkin variety. Yeah, that did very well.
So you give me the last time the small one, that one?
Yeah, that variety did
Yeah.
very well.
I try use that one for the pickle now. Yeah, but need time, not yet.
Is it like a kabocha?
And because it's so small, so it's not
I
easy.
think it's a combination of kabocha and what's the other?
Oh, butternut.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. There's a farmer in the Bay Area, Scott from Shaoshan Farm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he dry farms a lot, so I learned a lot from him. Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
Can you explain to people what is dry farming?
Okay, I'll try my best on this. Dry farming is a technique where you farm without irrigation. You just rely on rainwater, mostly from the soil storage from like the winter season. So any rainwater that was collected at that time. And then dry farming specifically is done in like the summers or springs within coastal environments like California during that time.
So are you directly impacted on the rainy winter seasons? If there's less of them, then it's going to be harder for the next summer.
For farmers, yes, that is actually what happens to them, and a lot of times they can't afford water during those summer peak periods, or they don't have access to it with the wells. So dry farming is a way for them to still farm and get income without irrigating.
Wow.
Yeah, it's also impacted by climate change a lot too. So if they expect like spring rains or even winter rains to help with like water storage, but that doesn't come, then they need to like adapt to climate change. Yeah.
Wow. That's very meaningful. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Wait, one more question. How did you find us?
Good question. I think originally, so one of my friends who I used to live with a year ago, Ari, she runs Porch Party, like a food service, a
Yes,
food
I met
pop-up.
her. Yes.
So I think she reposted you guys on Instagram, and so then I realized I lived down the street from here, and then I would come like purchase food, and it was so good. And so yeah, I wanted to share like the Asian varieties that I grew because I didn't know anyone else that would know how to cook with them, and I wanted the food to go to good use. Yeah.
Yay, that's so
Our
awesome.
customer really like it. I start cooking the soup.
And then they learn this
Yeah.
this varietal of the melon, and then they love it. We always introduce.
Okay. Yeah.
And now we can introduce the dry farming too, which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From next week, we will start to explain.
Yeah,
the
we can
farming.
explain that.
Yeah.
The melon soup run down the
Yes.
table. It's like,
Yeah.
sure good because I'm dry farming.
Yeah.
And I take it you had some of the soup already.
I'm a vegetarian, but I did bring it
Oh,
with
I
my
see.
roommates one time. Yeah, they really liked it. Yeah.
She's the one who just ordered the 2 grilled tofu. She's Nina. The Nina.
Hi, Nina.
It's one of my favorite dishes.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.